Hey guys, welcome to Bobo Gaming. In today's Call of Duty video, we are going to be focusing on the Kar 98, specifically how well it performs in Warzone. I honestly feel that this is a very underrated weapon, and with the right attachments can really outperform some of the more popular guns in the game. We will compare it to the AX50 and the HDR, its closest rivals, so stay tuned to see how it fares against the heavier snipers. If you do enjoy the video or find it helpful, then please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Now, I'm sure that most of you are aware that any gun with a one-shot kill potential is always going to be competitive within Warzone. And I feel that most people who are sniping are going to choose the AX50 or the HDR for the higher bullet velocity. But I really do think the car has some great upsides that are often overlooked by most players. It has fantastic ADS speed compared to those two heavier guns. It has a much faster cycle rate, so you can get your second and third shots off a lot faster than you can with either the HDR or the AX50. And when paired with certain attachments, which we'll explore later in this video, it can have a much faster reload speed. And no, I'm not talking about the use of sleight of hand. It's actually an optic or several optics that can be equipped to significantly reduce your reload speed with this weapon. And these aren't the only benefits to using the optics that I'm about to show you. So let's take a look at some of the base stats. The base ADS speed is a very respectable 292 milliseconds. It deals 250 damage to the head, meaning it's always a one-shot headshot. Maximum rate of fire is 44 rounds per minute. And reload speed is drastically reduced when not using a sniper scope. So here's a side-by-side comparison of the HDR, AX50 and Kar 98, and as you can see straight away, the Kar 98 comes out on top on every category. Now the key thing to note here is that the Kar 98, due to its higher chest damage, will actually be a 2-shot kill, as opposed to the AX50 and HDR being a 3-shot kill on a fully armoured enemy within Warzone. Now I realise that the lower bullet velocity and the increased bullet drop do take some getting used to, but I promise that if you invest the time in mastering these, you will start dominating gunfights at all ranges within Warzone. Right, now to look at my Kar 98 setup. I have played around with a lot of various attachment combos, but this is what I've settled on for now. I'm running the monolithic suppressor for added bullet velocity, damage range, and to keep me off the map. I have the Singard Custom 27.6-inch barrel for maximum damage range and bullet velocity. And the key part of this build is the 3.5 times Cronen C480 Pro optic. This has faster ADS than the sniper scopes and also gives off no scope glint in Warzone. Next is the STVOL Precision Sport Comb, which maxes out aiming stability and minimises idle sway. And lastly, I'm using the perk Focus, which minimises flinch when being shot, which is absolutely invaluable when making an aggressive sniper setup. Now, you don't have to go with all of these attachments to maximise effectiveness. You could swap out either Focus or the stock for a tack laser to increase ADS speed, or even a granulated grip tape to maximise stability without having a laser visible. And really, you've just got to find what works for you. Although, to make this build really work, you do need the mono, the longest barrel, and an optic with less than a 4 times magnification. Now the final part of this build is the reticle. The 3 times VLK scope is great with its base reticle, but I highly recommend unlocking the T-pose to maximise your effectiveness with this gun. It's more of a traditional sniper crosshair that's very simple and makes target acquisition a lot easier. This can be equipped with any 3 to 3.5 times scope, in this case the 3.5 times Cronen C480 Pro, which has a slightly larger field of view as well as a 0.5% higher magnification over the VLK. But this is purely down to personal preference. The main point here is to avoid giving away our position with scope glint, which can be a huge disadvantage in Warzone. So before we get into some gameplay, let's take a look at how you look to an enemy with various setups that I've mentioned. This first image is how you will appear to an enemy when using a sniper scope, and as you can see, the glint is fairly obvious here. And this second image is how you would look to an enemy when using a scope with less than a 4 times magnification. And just to help demonstrate, here's a sniper scope with a tack laser. And here's a 3.5 scope when using a tack laser. And lastly, here's all 4 previous images side by side, and you can clearly see the advantages of using a scope with less than 4 times magnification in Warzone. And that's it for my setup, guys. Hope you found it helpful. I'm going to move on to some gameplay next so you can see just how effective this weapon is within Warzone. And please stay tuned till the end where I'll go through my full loadout setup using the Ram 7 with the Kar 98. Hope you enjoy.
Contact! Hostile. That's moving in. Copy that. Moving! Target down! Gas is inbound. Less than 5 targets remain. Contact! Enemy soldier incoming. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe. Bolt rifle. Enemy UAV overhead. Moving. Disregard. Enemy UAV overhead. Contact! You eliminated the most wanted target. Contact! Contact! Down! That is a win. Yours made them. Contact! Moving up there. Target marked. Send it.
This is Phoenix 3. Good copy. Strike inbound.
Got the drop bag inbound. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I was mistaken. Moving.
Contact! Spotted a care package. Contact!
Mark out. Cancel my moving. X-ray.
Located.
Contact. Enemy vehicle.
Contact time expired. Wanted target new. Contact! Contact! Enemy helo! Target down! I'm taking fire! Contact!
Okay, moving. Disregard.
Enemy contact!
Moving now. I'll check round here.
Contact! Enemy UAV overhead.
Shit.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Your work is done. All enemy teams eliminated. Contact!
Hostile. Walkie talkie. Understood. Mark the target out. I'm going.
Moving.
Never mind that.
Target down! Final deploy. UAV is out of fuel. Contact! Returning to resupply. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV overhead.
So as promised guys, here's a breakdown of my car loadout. As you can see, I'm using the Ram 7, although you could go with the M4 as an alternative. Or you could use an SMG, such as the MP7, if you want to be super aggressive and close distance in each engagement, but I think an assault rifle is much more versatile when paired with the car. So on the Ram 7, we've got the monolithic suppressor for added damage range, bullet velocity, and to keep us off the minimap. We've got the FSS Ranger barrel, which is the longest version. We've got added damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. We've got the TAC laser to help us out with aim down sight speed and also increase our aiming stability and aim walking steadiness. And the 50 round mags are an absolute must on the Ram 7 because of its high fire rate at 860 rounds per minute. And lastly, we've got the Commando foregrip, which helps us out with vertical recoil by 6% and also horizontal recoil at 15%. And that's my REM setup, guys. For perk 1, I like to use double time as it suits my aggressive playstyle, but you could run EOD here instead, it's up to you. Second perk is obviously going to be overkill, as this allows us to carry both the Ram and the Kar 98. And amped is absolutely essential for switching between the two weapons to maximize effectiveness. For lethal, I'm using Semtex just to have a break from C4. And for my tactical, I'm using the stun grenade, as they're so overpowered within Warzone. So there it is, guys, my full loadout setup. I'm going to leave you with one last clip of a recent win that I got using this exact setup. Hopefully it'll show you how effective this build really is. Enjoy.
Most wanted target dusted. Solid work. Strap bag inbound. I'm taking fire! Throwing fire!
On the move. Target right here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Target right here.
No hits on that run.
Target right here.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. 4 targets are still out there. Enemy spotted. Gas is closing in. They never stood a chance. Good work.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. I do stream over on Twitch at Bobo Gaming, so be sure to check me out over there. If you enjoyed the video or did find it helpful, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more Call of Duty videos coming soon, and I'll see you out there in the Warzone.